Hey, what's going on? Social media world. Pete Olson, the social media guru, the Montana Silver Stacker. Hope everyone's having a great Friday. Today, my topic is more political of nature, having to do with Donald Trump and all the reaction that I've seen with Donald Trump and some of my personal opinions on it. You know, I think Americans as a whole are so sick and tired of politicians, especially left-wing liberal nutty politicians like Obama and the left that have destroyed our country, especially for the last 8 years. But even on the right, they're tired of long-term career politicians that say they're going to do one thing but haven't done it. For instance, we won the majority in the last congressional nominations for the Republicans, and they haven't done jack shit. They haven't done anything to squelch Obama and his treasonous acts. Haven't done anything. So that's what I'm talking about. A lot of talk, but no action. And along comes a guy by the name of Donald Trump who doesn't give a fuck what you think about him. He doesn't need your money. He doesn't need the lobbyist money. He doesn't need the special interest group money. He's just saying, F you, and I'm going to solve these problems of our country. I'm going to solve the illegal immigrant problem, right? I'm going to build a wall so tall they won't be able to come over. They won't be able to steal billions per year that they're stealing from us in our jails, in our medical facilities. I just read an article this morning. They're going to be issuing Social Security checks to illegal immigrants, right? The murders and crimes they commit. It's just an absolute epidemic. They're here illegally against federal law, right? He's going to solve the trade issues with Mexico and the enormous trade issues with China. He's not going to allow illegal immigrants to float up here and harbor and have a safe haven. He's going to change all that. He's going to solve that $18 trillion in debt. 18 trillion now. It's going to be probably 20 trillion by the time the next Republican takes over here in a year and a half. 20 trillion with a T. And this asshole that's in office now, he has spent more money when he took over. And Bush was terrible. I mean, spending wise, Bush was terrible. Bush took us up to about 11 trillion. This freaking guy has taken us from 11 trillion to about 20 trillion. It's 18 trillion now to about 20 trillion where it's going to be. He spent more money in his term, his 8 years, than all the other previous presidents combined. Hard to imagine, but not too hard, being that he's a left-wing, socialist, communist, spender and taxer. That's what the left knows. And again, now comes Trump. He's scaring the shit out of everybody. The damn illegals are scattering like rats. Right? They don't want to be found. They're hiding. They know they've done wrong. They know they've done wrong. Right? The Republican candidates don't know what to do because he's not mainstream. He doesn't give a fuck what he says, what they say. He wants answers. And who better to solve the problems than a guy that's run international businesses all his life? Solved huge, complex problems all his life, right? That's all he does. He's the best negotiator in the world. He's going to absolutely fuck up China. No more China effing us up. He's going to reverse the Iran deal. That debacle that Kerry and Obama put together that's going to eventually arm them. Do you think Iran would out-negotiate Donald Trump? Ain't no one out-negotiating Donald Trump. Nobody. You hear me? You hear me? Ain't nobody. Okay? So you got one of the best businessmen in the world, best negotiator in the world, a man that hires tens of thousands of people around the globe for work. He knows how to create jobs. He's going to create more jobs than any other candidate in history. Why? Because he's done it. None of these other fuckers know how to do shit. They're lifelong politicians. They don't know shit. All they know how to do is run for office, make up bullshit lies so they can get reelected again. That's why we're in the fucking mess we're in. Republicans as well as Democrats, and I'm a big, strong Republican, okay? Republicans don't get off. It's the same bullshit. Democrats just a lot worse. Democrats a lot worse. This damn welfare and food stamps up like 75% since Obama came in, so those lazy fuckers can sit on the couch while I work my ass off, while all the hardworking people work their ass off to redistribute our wealth? No fucking way. That's bullshit. That's all going to stop. That's all going to stop. And finally, we have a candidate that has incredible experience on how to negotiate. Not some freaking community organizer from Chicago he doesn't know his head from his ass with zero experience. You got the best businessman in the world. You got the best negotiator in the world, right? We have a guy that creates more jobs than you can imagine. A guy that's going to solve the immigration issue, build a big wall, change things up with Iran so we dominate. We're now going to become the great America that we once were, that we've regressed back. Now we're going to become great again. And you can only do that with a guy that knows how to negotiate, that has incredible business skills, but that knows how to make money. See, the difference is that Trump knows how to make money. The rest of these fuckers only know how to do one thing, spend it. Because they have zero business experience. Are you listening? Are you listening? They don't know their ass from their head because they don't have the experience. It takes experience. It takes business experience to run this country. This country is a big business. Our national debt of $18 trillion right now is like your own checkbook, right? What if you ran your own checkbook like that, right? You'd be bankrupt. You'd be freaking bankrupt. Imagine that if you ran your checkbook like our current government does. He's going to turn all that around. He knows how to cut. He knows how to run businesses, and goddamn, he knows how to make a lot of money, worth $9 billion, one of the most successful businessmen of our time. Thank you, Mr. Trump, for coming on the scene, for shaking the political atmosphere up. You got everyone scared as shit, and I love it. These assholes that have been running here, that are career politicians, that never talk all this damn lip and never do shit. Thank you for coming on the scene and tearing out new assholes, because it's about time. America, the great America, needs you. We're so desperate right now for leadership. And though we have a lot of good candidates on the Republican side, there's no one that can touch your experience. And God knows those awful fuckers over there on the left, they're fucked. All you lefties that are watching this, your candidates suck ass. Can you imagine Hillary Clinton is your best fucking candidate? She's a joke. She's being investigated for killing 4 people in Benghazi. And then, oh, by the way, she just simply destroyed 55,000 emails. She's a criminal. I mean, could you imagine her debating Donald Trump? It would be like, you know, debating a 4th grader against a huge businessman. He will shred her ass up from one side to the... There's no better negotiator in the world than Donald Trump. No one. He's the best motherfucker in the land. He's had harder people to negotiate with on The Apprentice than freaking Hillary Clinton. And she's terrible speaker. She doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about because she's never run a damn company before. She's a fucking idiot. He's coming. He's shaking things up. Be ready. And be ready for a great America again. The land of the free, the home of the brave, the same country that former naval officers and all the military today fight for. Not this bullshit that's going on now. Hope you guys have a good weekend. I'm out.